use disposable products to reduce greenhouse gases, but it is my opinion that there is a limit, as there are so many disposable products around us. So I hope there will be a policy to pay certain amount when using disposable products.
I use public transportation to prevent the climate crisis. However, it is a fact that it does not have a significant impact on reducing carbon emissions. There are ways to reduce carbon emissions related to transportation, to use and develop more battery-powered vehicles or hydrogen fuel cell vehicles that do not emit carbon. This method can reduce a lot of carbon emissions compared to using public transportation.
Now, you can't chicken anymore. The reason for this is that the variety of infectious diseases and inflation have emerged due to climate change. Your life is threatened by COVID-19, virus, AI, and inflation as well. Climate crisis like this doesn't longer by just factories or cars. The digital devices that you unconsciously use increase carbon dioxide emissions. Also, the food that you leave behind when you're full produces methane. So, I try not to leave food, minimizing the use of digital devices. Because I know the fact that one person's efforts are very helpful in overcoming the climate crisis. However, there are many people who don't know about them around us. Thus, we should let people know this fact by promoting campaign activities or relevant experiences.
I am making effort that I pick up trash at school. Excessive use of air conditioners and heaters is one of the most increasing factors of energy consumption. Therefore, it is a good idea to improve the insulation of the building when building a house in the future. And the more renewable energy you use in your air conditioner or heater, the better. There are also ways to incorporate designs that utilize natural energy to regulate the temperature inside the home. Earth is the home we live in. Extreme weather phenomena are also problems caused by us. So we must try to solve this. I hope we can all work together to create a better world.
The more I engage in one of the school most closure activity blogging, the more I come to understand it's not just about picking up trash more importantly, it's about not littering in the first place. Furthermore, measures such as carbon neutrality, water conservation, energy efficiency for heating and cooling, the use of renewable energy, and opting for public transportation can be implemented right in our immediate surroundings. Want to join hands to protect one of our future?
I think a decline in food production is the most serious problem. Due to climate changes, crop production is reduced in some areas. Food security issues may arise because of water shortages. I'm practicing to turn off the tap water well so as not to waste water. Water is one of the most important resources in agriculture, but the scarcer water becomes, the more areas which are difficult for food production are increasing. Therefore, we should introduce an efficient water management system and water conservation system. Also, we must seek and boost in creative solutions by utilizing the technology and innovation of the private sector. If we live like this, our food will be reduced. We should stop the decline in food production. We need to solve the food problem for our next generation. I have a belief that we can do it if we are together.
I was in the email deletion campaign before. There was a shocking fact that one email emits programs of greenhouse gases. It was so shocking, so I deleted unnecessary emails. But the problem is that many people don't know this fact. So, schools should teach various methods that are easy to practice. You just need to think a little and practice it in your daily life. When I tried deleting emails, it was really easy. There are many easy ways to protect the earth, so let's all practice them together. The more we know and use familiar things, the more we can create a healthier planet.
I think it's important for me to be prepared to try first to prevent the climate crisis. I didn't leave school meals for 4 days this week to stop global warming. However, my efforts don't have a good effect because most students tend to leave their meals without receiving enough. If we are to actively carry out climate activities, we need to make efforts by all individuals. So rules should be established so that students can only receive enough meals at school. From October to November, climate change was occurring in very extreme ways. If we continue to avoid climate change, we will have a dangerous climate that life can tolerate. How about doing some climate action that you can do in your daily life, such as receiving enough meals? Please agree with the idea that minor activities can come together to make a big impact.
We use a lot of electricity and emit a lot of carbon dioxide to maintain them. Power consumption can be reduced by using cloud computing that receives necessary computing resources through the internet. This is because it minimizes waste by flexibly providing only as much resource as users need. Do you not organize your mail and leave it alone? Even if it's a little only, you can reduce carbon dioxide emissions by erasing and organizing your mail. Block spam and empty the trash can. You can protect the earth with a few touch of your hand.
Not long ago, I separated and discharged my waste by running errands. While separating waste, I realized the excessive use of disposable items. The use of disposable items exacerbates the climate crisis. To reduce disposable item usage, it's crucial to opt for reusable items over single-use ones. Using a tumbler instead of PET bottles and opting for a basket over plastic bags is necessary. One of the most important to improve the environment is our practice. I agree with the idea that we should protect the earth.
If you bring a tumbler, you can reduce disposable cups because you get drinks in it instead of disposable ones. However, in the case of unmanned cafes that robots make drinks, I always thought it is concerned that whenever I order a drink, a plastic cup comes out naturally and I have no choice but to use a plastic cup. So it would be nice to add options, such as using a tumbler to the device where you can choose the unmanned cafe menu. You can also reduce disposable cups by introducing a tumbler rental system for customers or adding options to purchase tumblers. In this way, the use of tumblers in cafes is one of the important actions that indicates to our responsibility for the environment. By using a tumbler instead of a disposable cup, you can reduce the amount of disposable plastic thrown away each time.